Hey, Candace.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Hey, awesome. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, with March being National Nutrition Month, what's the secret to living a healthy lifestyle and looking great?
All right, so the first most important thing is look around at what you're stocking for your snacks, because people, they're snacking more than they're eating meals these days, you know? So do you have little 100-calorie packs of crackers and cookies? Those things aren't going to keep you full. So my new snacking obsession is the Chobani Simply 100. It's a new product, and it's the first and only 100-calorie authentic Greek yogurt that has no artificial sweeteners. So when you look at the ingredients, it's things you can pronounce, only natural ingredients. I love that. And when you think about, a lot of people out there are counting calories, just, always counting. And instead of counting calories, I like the idea of making calories count. So when I look at that 100 calories of Chobani Simply 100, I say, oh, I get 12 grams of protein. I get 5 grams of fiber. Protein and fiber make me feel full in between meals. That's a great choice. So I encourage people to look at what they're, stocking for snacks, and is it something that they like the taste of, and is it healthy and actually going to fill them up?
And I hear that you shouldn't have protein before bed. Is it okay to have Greek yogurt before you go to sleep, or is it something you should have in the morning or midday?
Yeah, it's a myth that you can't have protein in the evening. Protein is a great nutrient all day and even through the evening. So I have a sweet tooth, and so after dinner, one of my favorite little tricks is to take the Chobani Simply 100 and blend it with frozen fruit just a little bit, and it makes sort of like a real thick nice cream, I call it, right? So instead of ice cream, it's like nice cream. That's a really smart way to say, hey, I have a craving, and do something smart about it, as opposed to just like deprive myself and have nothing,
Absolutely. And I hear that cauliflower mashed potatoes and cauliflower pizza crust are delicious. Do you have any creative ways to eat vegetables?
Yeah, hey, did you know cauliflower is like the vegetable of the year? This is what they say. It's a hot trend. And I love mashed cauliflower as like a side dish to dinner. Another cool thing is carrot fries. You could put those on the side of like a sandwich or like a lean burger. I love that. Or kale chips. Have you had those before? I love them.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's just, you take that big leafy green that can be pretty intimidating and, rip it up into chip shapes, pop it into a 400-degree oven with a little olive oil, a little sea salt. Delicious. After 8 minutes, it tastes like a chip. It like crunches actually like a chip. I love that.
And do you have any tips on how to stay hydrated, especially for those who aren't big fans of drinking water?
Yeah, you know what? It's important to not just force feed yourself water, right? You want to make it something that you actually look forward to drinking. And so I love Mojito Water. Mojito Water. This is where you have lime, fresh lime, just squeezed in there with mint. So refreshing, so delicious. I also like the idea of herbal tea, like a tangerine flavor. If you ice that, so delicious. And it's a great way to get water with a little bit of natural flavor.
And speaking of water, is it true that we need 8 glasses of water a day?
Oh, I'm going to break you some news here about water, is that 8 may be the very low end of things. Institute of Medicine says you may need 9 glasses a day if you're a woman and up to 12 if you're a man. So a lot of water, important to keep it flavored so that you want to drink more of it.
And do you have any additional tips or information you'd like to share with us?
Oh, absolutely. Restaurants is another place that you could really think about doing some interesting swaps. The average restaurant meal, 1,500 calories. That's a shocker, right? So doing things like tacos at home, you crave it, and you can make it light, you can make it delicious. So like rotisserie chicken instead of ground beef, or avocado instead of cheese, doing Greek yogurt for protein instead of sour cream. All those swaps make a delicious taco, but much lighter than what you would get at a restaurant. So, I think cooking at home, stocking up on the smart snacks that really satisfy you, having some fun with veggies, these are all things that you can actually do, right? These are not super hard. You can do these and have a lot of fun and get good nutrition, and especially in honor of National Nutrition Month.
Absolutely. And where can we go for more information?
Oh, for more information, I'd love for you to go to Chobani.com. Recipes, lifestyle tips, it's really an excellent resource.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.